Welcome! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the internet. From the Wi-Fi signals in your home to the websites you visit every day, the internet is a complex system that connects billions of devices worldwide. But how does it actually work? In this video, we'll break down the journey of your data, explain the technology behind Wi-Fi, and reveal what happens when you type a web address into your browser. Whether you're a curious beginner or just want to understand the basics, this journey will make the invisible world of the internet clear and approachable. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the internet? At its core, the internet is a massive network of computers and devices that communicate with each other. Think of it as a global web, where information travels from one point to another through a series of connections. This network isn't owned by any one person or company, it's a collaborative system that relies on shared standards and protocols. Understanding this foundation is key to grasping how everything else works, from sending emails to streaming videos. Every device you use, your phone, laptop, or smart TV, needs a way to connect to the internet. This usually happens through a local network, like the Wi-Fi in your home or the cellular network on your phone. These networks act as bridges, linking your device to the wider world. The process involves both hardware, like routers and modems, and software, which manages the connections and data flow. Without these essential components, accessing the internet would be impossible. Wi-Fi is the technology that lets your devices connect to the internet wirelessly. It uses radio waves to transmit data between your device and a router. The router, in turn, connects to your internet service provider, which links you to the global network. Wi-Fi makes it easy to move around your home or office while staying online, but it also relies on security protocols to keep your data safe from unwanted access. Routers are the traffic managers of your local network. They direct data between your devices and the internet, ensuring that information gets to the right place. When you connect to Wi-Fi, your device sends a request to the router, which then forwards it to your internet provider. The router also assigns local IP addresses to each device, helping keep everything organized and secure within your network. Every device on the internet has a unique identifier called an IP address. Think of it like a home address for your device, allowing data to find its way to the right destination. There are two main types, IPv4 and IPv6. While IPv4 is most common, IPv6 is becoming more important as the number of connected devices grows. Without IP addresses, the internet wouldn't know where to send your emails, videos, or web pages. When you send a message or load a website, your data doesn't travel in one big chunk. Instead, it's broken into smaller pieces, called packets. Each packet finds its way through the network, sometimes taking different routes, and is reassembled at the destination. This system makes the internet fast and reliable, even if some parts of the network are busy or temporarily down. The internet backbone is made up of high-speed cables and powerful routers that connect major cities and countries. These connections are like the highways of the internet, carrying huge amounts of data across long distances. Undersea cables link continents, while fiber optic lines ensure data moves at the speed of light. This backbone supports everything from video calls to online gaming. Internet service providers, or ISPs, are companies that connect you to the internet. They maintain the infrastructure, manage traffic, and provide you with an IP address. When you pay for internet at home, your ISP is the one making that connection possible. ISPs range from local companies to global giants, and they play a crucial role in keeping the internet running smoothly. When you type a web address, like www.example.com, into your browser, you're using a domain name. Domain names are easy to remember labels for websites, but behind the scenes, they map to numerical IP addresses. This translation is handled by the Domain Name System, or DNS, which acts like the internet's phone book. The Domain Name System, or DNS, is a network of servers that translates human-friendly domain names into machine-readable IP addresses. When you enter a website address, your device contacts a DNS server, which looks up the correct IP address and sends it back. This process happens in milliseconds, making web browsing fast and seamless. Once your device knows the IP address of a website, it sends a request to the web server hosting that site. This request travels through your local network, your ISP, and the internet backbone before reaching its destination. The server then responds by sending the website's data back to your device, where your browser displays it. A web server is a computer that stores website files and delivers them to users on request. When you visit a website, the server sends the necessary files like HTML, images, and scripts to your browser. Web servers are always online, ready to respond to requests from anywhere in the world. Your web browser is the tool that turns raw website data into the pages you see. It interprets code like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, arranging text, images, and interactive elements. Browsers also manage security, cookies, and plugins, making your online experience smooth and safe. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is the backbone of every website. It structures content, defines headings, paragraphs, links, and more. When your browser receives HTML files, it knows how to display the information in a readable format. Without HTML, the web would be a jumble of unorganized data. CSS, or Cascading Style Sheets, controls the look and feel of websites. It defines colors, fonts, layouts, and more, allowing designers to create visually appealing pages. When combined with HTML, CSS transforms plain text into beautiful, user-friendly websites. JavaScript is the programming language that brings websites to life. It adds interactivity, animations, and dynamic content. When you click a button or see a pop-up, that's JavaScript at work. This language runs directly in your browser, making web pages more engaging and responsive. Security is vital on the internet. HTTPS, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, encrypts data between your browser and the web server. This prevents hackers from intercepting sensitive information like passwords or credit card numbers. Always look for the padlock icon in your browser to ensure a secure connection. Firewalls are security systems that monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic. They act as barriers, blocking unauthorized access while allowing safe communication. Firewalls can be hardware devices or software programs, and they're essential for protecting both home and business networks. Email is one of the oldest and most widely used internet services. When you send an email, your message travels from your device to an email server, which then forwards it to the recipient's server. The recipient's device retrieves the message, making communication fast and reliable across the globe. Streaming video, like watching movies or live events online, relies on fast data transfer. Video files are broken into small chunks and sent over the internet in real time. Your device buffers these chunks, allowing you to watch without waiting for the entire file to download. Cloud computing allows you to store files and run applications on remote servers instead of your local device. This means you can access your data from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. Cloud services power everything from email to online backups and collaboration tools. Social media sites connect people around the world, allowing them to share updates, photos, and videos instantly. These platforms use powerful servers and databases to manage millions of users and posts. The speed and scale of social media are only possible thanks to the internet's robust infrastructure. E-commerce, or online shopping, lets you buy goods and services from anywhere in the world. Secure payment systems, inventory management, and fast delivery are all made possible by the internet. E-commerce websites use encryption and authentication to protect your transactions and personal information. Search engines like Google help you find information on the web. They use algorithms to index billions of web pages, ranking results based on relevance and quality. When you enter a search term, the engine quickly scans its database and presents the most useful links. Cookies are small files stored on your device by websites. They remember your preferences, login status, and browsing history. While cookies make web browsing more convenient, they can also be used for tracking and advertising. Most browsers let you manage or delete cookies for privacy. Mobile internet lets you connect on the go using cellular networks. Smartphones and tablets use 4G or 5G technology to access the web, send messages, and stream media. Mobile data plans and Wi-Fi hotspots keep you connected almost anywhere. The Internet of Things, or IoT, refers to everyday objects connected to the internet. Smart thermostats, lights, and appliances can be controlled remotely, collect data, and automate tasks. IoT is transforming homes, cities, and industries by making devices smarter and more efficient. A virtual private network, or VPN, creates a secure tunnel between your device and the internet. VPNs encrypt your data, hide your IP address, and let you access content from different regions. They're popular for privacy, security, and bypassing geographic restrictions. Peer-to-peer, or P2P, networks let devices communicate directly without a central server. This technology powers file sharing, decentralized apps, and even some cryptocurrencies. P2P networks are efficient and resilient, but they also raise unique security and privacy challenges. Much of the internet runs on open-source software programs whose code is freely available for anyone to use or modify. Open source powers web servers, browsers, and many apps, encouraging innovation and collaboration across the globe. Web hosting is the service that stores your website's files and makes them accessible on the internet. Hosting providers offer space on their servers, bandwidth, and technical support. Choosing the right host ensures your website is fast, reliable, and always available to visitors. Content delivery networks, or CDNs, speed up websites by storing copies of files on servers around the world. When you visit a site, the CDN delivers content from the nearest server, reducing load times and improving performance for users everywhere. Protocols are the rules that allow devices to communicate on the internet. Common protocols include HTTP for web pages, FTP for file transfers, and SMTP for email. These standards ensure that different systems can work together smoothly, no matter where they're located. TCP/IP, or Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, is the foundation of internet communication. TCP breaks data into packets and ensures they're delivered correctly, while IP handles addressing and routing. Together, they make reliable, global data exchange possible. Internet connections can be wireless, like Wi-Fi and cellular, or wired, like Ethernet cables. Wired connections are often faster and more stable, while wireless offers flexibility and mobility. Both types are essential for different situations, from home networks to public hotspots. Bandwidth is the maximum amount of data that can travel over your internet connection at once. Higher bandwidth means faster downloads and smoother streaming. Factors like network congestion and hardware can affect your actual speed, so it's important to choose the right plan for your needs. Latency is the delay between sending a request and receiving a response. It's measured in milliseconds and often called ping. Low latency is crucial for online gaming, video calls, and real-time applications. Factors like distance and network quality can impact latency. Network security protects your data from threats like hackers and malware. Common tools include firewalls, antivirus software, and strong passwords. Staying safe online means keeping your devices updated and being cautious with suspicious links or downloads. Malware is malicious software that can harm your device or steal information. Phishing is a trick where attackers pretend to be trustworthy to steal your data. Always use security tools and double-check suspicious emails or websites to protect yourself. The internet is constantly evolving. Technologies like 5G, artificial intelligence, and quantum computing promise even faster speeds and smarter services. As more devices connect and new applications emerge, the internet will continue to shape our lives in ways we can't yet imagine. Net neutrality is the principle that all internet traffic should be treated equally. It prevents ISPs from favoring certain websites or services over others. This concept is important for keeping the internet open, fair, and accessible to everyone. Digital privacy means keeping your personal information safe online. This includes using strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and being careful with what you share. Privacy tools like VPNs and encrypted messaging apps can help you stay secure in the digital world. The internet is managed by a collection of organizations and standards bodies. Groups like ICANN, IETF, and W3C set the rules for domain names, protocols, and web standards. This collaborative approach ensures the internet remains open, stable, and interoperable. We've covered a lot of ground, from Wi-Fi signals and routers to web servers and security. The internet is a vast, interconnected system that powers nearly every aspect of modern life. Understanding how it works helps you use it more effectively and safely. Thanks for joining this journey through the invisible world that connects us all.